Hey guys, Kurt here with NK Garage and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, we are a tool haul channel where we do tool hauls each and every week. So today we got a couple of finds from the flea market, some vintage tools, and also I got this little surprise. I don't usually come home with power tools, but today I did. So we'll reveal that at the end of the video. And before we jump into the hand tools, I just want to show you guys our merch. We have hats. We also have shirts with NK Garage. We got some with logos on the back, some without logos on the back. But if you are interested in any of these shirts, they are available at the link down below. So let's jump into the tool haul and let's see what I got today. First off, I got some hammers. This is a plum hammer. Nice plum logo there. Nice larger size ball peen. Hammer's in good shape. Handle's in good shape. This will definitely be a nice hammer. I think I paid $5 for that, but for plum, I was willing to pay that. Definitely a good hammer. Got another plum hammer. This is the fiberglass handle, the red and black style. And it is a 16-ounce claw hammer. I think this one was $2. Next up, I got a Craftsman soft face mallet with the interchangeable ends. Mallet's a little bit beat up, but handle's in really good shape. Got the original Craftsman logo, made in USA, professional mechanics. Thought it was pretty sweet. Thought it'd be a good user back at my shop, and had to get it. It was only a few bucks. I got a Fairmount ratchet. I always try to come home with some interesting ratchets. Keep it interesting. I love ratchets. A lot of you guys do as well. Sounds really awesome. The switch looks like it was either gnawed on by a dog or maybe somebody remade it at some point. Let me know if you know anything about this. It's very flimsy, just not very nice. But ratchet works great. I think it was $3. Got a couple of sockets and miscellaneous. First one here is an old Snap-on M60. This is the 9/32 drive. It's a 6-inch extension. That's that specialty drive that existed for a short period of time. I got a Craftsman BE series. This is a 1-inch, half-inch drive deep socket, 12-point for the vintage Craftsman collection. Got a Proto Los Angeles half-inch socket, half-inch drive, 12-point. Got a Blackhawk. This is an 8-point socket, 11/16 inch. And then I got 3 8-point sockets, all older Craftsman. So again, those are for my antique Craftsman collection. I don't think I have these. Got them for a nice score. All these are probably about $2 a piece. I got 3 pairs of pliers this week, all really cool, all really awesome. Craftsman Vanadium, these are some of my favorites. This is just in remarkable condition. Nice good cutters there, embellishments on the handles. Got the Circle C inside. Really awesome, really good find. SK Tools, slip joint pliers in almost brand new condition. And Diamond Duluth slip joint pliers, H16. Probably a couple bucks on each of those as well. I got 4 screwdrivers. These are all screwdrivers that I collect. I like to collect unique screwdrivers. So we have the Pratt Reed USA. Pratt Reed made screwdrivers for Craftsman for a while. They had the PR stamp on them. USA made, nice yellow clear handles. I have a couple, so this is for the collection. Looks like a Phillips number 3. This one, hopefully you guys will be able to read it. Miller's Falls. Nice red clear handle. Number 852, 6-inch flat blade. Nice square shank here. This is definitely going to be one to clean up, but that's kind of something that I really enjoy doing. It's probably only a buck. I know this was $1. Old school Craftsman Circle G. The amber handle. Very old, pretty cool, little flat blade. And I got a Craftsman Professional Series, kind of a stubby Phillips number 2, the Western Forge style red and black handle. A little bit used, but it was only $2, and the professional series are pretty cool. So now you guys are probably wondering, what is in this Milwaukee bag? Brand new, M18 fuel. It's got to be something good, right? So I bought this mainly because it was a really good deal. And I know Nick has been looking for this item for a long time. So I'm going to let Nick actually take the honors of showing you guys what we found and how much we paid for this. So we'll switch it around and you guys will see Nick and the tool.
All right, how's it going, guys? Nick with NK Landscaping and NK Garage here. Kurt texted me about this and he had already bought it. I'm very happy. So let's dive into the least interesting stuff. Nice M18, M12 rapid charger. The rapid chargers are great. They charge your batteries really fast. If you don't know what this is Milwaukee's high output HD 12.0 battery. These things are expensive. They're like almost $300. We have a few of these. Adding another one to the mix is going to be really good. The final show. So this is the Milwaukee this is the Milwaukee 2732-20 7¼ inch skill saw. So you've got the hook, so you can hook it to a ladder or whatever you're working on. Nice brand new 7¼ inch 24 tooth blade. Really nice aluminum skid foot with the adjustment for the angle. And it doesn't look like we got it, but there's also the slot here so you can put in a ripping attachment. We got the dust collection if you're running this off a vacuum. I don't know why you would, but this saw is something we've been looking for a while. We have the smaller, I'm not sure if it's 6¼ or 6-inch saw, and it works okay, but this is for doing those bigger, deeper cuts, and I'm really excited to actually use this right after this video. I'm gonna do some work out in the backyard. I'm gonna test this thing out and tell Kurt how it goes. But I'll give you back to Kurt. He can tell you how much he paid, and I'm excited.
All right, guys, I know you're dying to find out how much we got this for. And I'll tell you, honestly, I don't even look at power tools at the flea market because most people are just asking way too much money, especially for this new stuff. But I found a brand new seller. They were never been in the market before. They had a bunch of stuff that was like Home Depot returns and that kind of stuff. There was Home Depot stickers on them and everything. So I was pretty confident this was not a counterfeit. And this was brand new in the box, and they had a price on it for $150. Now, I'm still skeptical about buying this kind of stuff. Like, I know a lot about these and I know what I'm getting, but when you buy power tools and you can't test them condition, you know, I wasn't sure, you know, was the battery any good? You know, how old is it? Has the battery ever been charged? So I offered them $130. I knew this saw is an expensive saw. I really wasn't sure how much. I came home and I looked it up. You can get this whole kit. I think it's on sale for like $500. I paid $130. So even if the battery doesn't check out, we still came out awesome. I already tested it. The battery did charge, so it does have some life in it. It just may not be as fresh as one you buy in the store because this could be a few years old, been sitting in storage or something, who knows. But saw works great. Everything was here, came with the bag. It is the fuel rapid charger. Sweet, awesome buy. I never really find this kind of stuff, but maybe now I got to start looking for it a little bit more. So that is the end of the tool haul for today. I know it was a shorter, quicker one, but some of you guys probably enjoy the shorter hauls. Some of you guys might enjoy the bigger hauls. Let us know if your thoughts, and let us know what your favorite find of the day is. I think most of you will probably say the Milwaukee saw just because of the deal we got. But if you're into vintage tools, let me know what your favorite is here. I think mine, it's hard to pick, but I'm actually really excited to clean up the Miller's Fall screwdriver. I just think it's a really unique piece. I don't see a lot of Miller's Fall tools, but I am excited about this Craftsman hammer. I do like Craftsman hammers, and I kind of just really like this one. I think it's really cool with the old school logo, the old kind of greenish, bluish, grayish paint. kind of style on here, the professional mechanics, little script writing here, really awesome. Same thing with the older Craftsman stuff. But let me know what you guys think. And as always, you know, if you guys are willing and you're into tools, check out our eBay store. Link is in the description down below. We don't keep everything. I do pick stuff from my personal collection, but a lot of this stuff gets cleaned up, tested, checked over, and gets put on our eBay store so that all these tools can go back into working hands. And if you guys are willing and you want to check it out, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again on the next one.